Gaming graphics have come a long way, and this year promises to be a landmark one. We're diving into 20 new games with next-gen graphics from 2025, and I'll do my best to show you actual gameplay I managed to find, not just the fancy trailers everyone's already making. We'll also compare how significant the difference is from previous years. What's up, guys? It's Broz, and here we go. And kicking off our list is the highly anticipated debut title from Merkur Games, Echoes of the End, which immediately impresses with its stunning visuals. The game's aesthetic is truly amazing, with many observers noting strong Hellblade 2 vibes from its trailers, strongly suggesting it is powered by Unreal Engine 5. Players journey into the world of A.I.L.A, taking on the role of Rin, a vestige wielding powerful magical abilities. Her mission is to save her brother from an empire teetering on the brink of war. Gameplay is a third-person action-adventure, showcasing Rin utilizing her powers and a sword in dynamic combat against a variety of foes, including soldiers, monstrous creatures, and formidable bosses. Rin is not alone in her quest. She is joined by Abram Finlay, a scholar who chronicles their travels and provides assistance, adding a distinctive companionship element. The developers emphasize that this is not another Souls game, despite its dark fantasy appeal. While establishing a singular visual identity in a landscape dominated by UE5 can be challenging, the technical effort on display is undeniable, making it a title to watch for its potential to stand out beyond just graphics. Echoes of the End is set for release in summer 2025 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and PC. The vibrant yet perilous retro-futuristic world of Arc Raiders is an extraction shooter that truly stands out. Developed by Embark Studios, a Swedish team known for the explosive success of the finals, this game brings a fresh perspective to a familiar genre. Humanity is on the brink, hunkered down in its underground city of Speranza, as brave raiders venture to the surface, known as the Rust Belt, to scavenge vital resources. There they face off against the mechanized menace of the Ark, space-originating robots and other human players vying for the same loot. The core gameplay loop is intense. Enter, gather supplies, battle both AI and player foes, and extract safely. Its visual identity is striking, with a colorful retro-futuristic aura and a Jetsons air aesthetic that creates a genuinely distinctive atmosphere. Powered by Unreal Engine 5, Arc Raiders delivers stunning fidelity. Combat is satisfying, with weighty firearms and dynamic movement being key to survival, even featuring a pickaxe as a default melee weapon, a nod to its category inspirations. Following successful public technical tests, which garnered positive impressions for its design conservatism and instant familiarity, Arc Raiders launches on October 30 across PS5, Xbox Series, and PC. Mafia: The Old Country, the long-awaited prequel and fourth main entry in the acclaimed Mafia series, takes players back to the brutal origins of organized crime. Set in the gritty underworld of 1900s Sicily, the game promises authentic realism and rich storytelling the series is renowned for. Players step into the shoes of Enzo Favara, working for Don Torrisi, as they navigate this dangerous era. Developed by Hangar 13, veterans of the Mafia franchise, the studio is meticulously crafting this origin narrative on Unreal Engine 5. This powerful platform is utilized to bring early 1900s Sicily to life with stunning period-accurate fidelity. A unique element enhancing its verisimilitude is a full Sicilian dub, providing real mafioso credibility to the experience, a detail that sparked discussion among fans about its commitment to lifelike portrayal. Combat is action-oriented, offering a compelling plot-driven journey with accessible options and varying difficulty, maintaining its linear, story-focused nature, a deliberate choice that contrasts with many modern open-world titles. The Mafia series boasts a 22-year history and over 38 million copies sold, a testament to its enduring appeal. The Old Country is set for a worldwide release on August 8 for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and PC. The ambitious evolution of Crimson Desert, a stunning action-adventure RPG, began its journey as an MMORPG idea before pivoting to a single-player experience, promising a truly distinctive title. From Pearl Abyss, the acclaimed developers of Black Desert, Crimson Desert represents a radical departure in combat design, moving beyond traditional activity RPGs or Souls-likes. This game boasts a dizzying degree of detail and clarity, with incredible character models and sweeping vistas. Its vast open world allows gamers to explore every single landmark visible in the distance, offering unparalleled freedom. Combat is inspired by fighting games, featuring combinatorial combat mechanics with grapples, stuns, thrusts, and both light and heavy attacks. A singular hold-to-combo feature simplifies complex attack strings, making it accessible yet deep. The environments are dynamic, allowing participants to slice reeds that float on the wind or bring down pillars onto bosses, directly impacting the battlefield. Individuals follow the saga of Cliff and the Greymanes in the brutal continent of Pywell, experiencing seamless in-game cutscenes that keep them immersed. While a November 2, 2025 launch date has been widely reported, the developer has clarified that this is still a tentative date, with official confirmation pending, reflecting the common development challenges of high-tier titles. Crimson Desert is scheduled to release on PS5, Xbox Series, and PC in late 2025. Instinction, an upcoming next-generation action-adventure horror title, draws direct influence from the beloved classic Dino Crisis series. This project transports gamers to the Valley of the Rift, a mysterious location within the Yucatan Peninsula where past and present timelines collide, and prehistoric dinosaurs coexist with an elderly civilization. Developed by Hashbane Interactive, a New Zealand-based studio, its crew consulted with paleontologists to ensure a high degree of realism in creature designs. Play offers flexibility, allowing individuals to embark on a terrifying journey alone or join forces in cooperative mode with up to 3 co-op partners, seamlessly switching between first and third-person perspectives. The endeavor initially began as a self-financed undertaking targeting a 2022 release, but extra funding in early 2022 allowed the developer to expand its staff and scope, pushing its debut to 2025 to create a superior product, a common trajectory for ambitious indie titles. Powering these stunning visuals is Unreal Engine 5. Instinction is distinctly its own, drawing further ideas from Turok, Tomb Raider, and Alien Isolation to forge a unique identity. The open world incorporates dynamic changing weather and varied locations including dense forests, historic temples, and scientific research facilities. The game is set for release in late 2025 across PlayStation 5 and 4, Xbox Series, Xbox One, and PC. A new breed of survival horror arrives with Cronos: The New Dawn, from Bloober Team, the acclaimed studio behind the stellar Silent Hill 2 remake. This title establishes its pedigree in atmospheric dread. The game plunges individuals into a retro-futuristic Poland, devastated by a catastrophe known as the Change, where you, as the traveler, travel back in time to prevent the apocalypse. The setting draws inspiration from the real Krakow district, Nowa Huta, imbuing the locale with a unique, grounded eeriness, with developers even pointing out personal family homes within its game environment. A standout gameplay mechanism is the terrifying fusion process. Grotesque orphans enemies can absorb forms of the fallen to become stronger, forcing them to strategically burn corpses with a limited flamethrower fuel supply, creating palpable tension. Narrative delves deep, introducing a mysterious predecessor and exploring how past influences future across multiple time periods, with the protagonist undergoing a compelling emotional odyssey. Cronos: The New Dawn is set to release in fall 2025 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and PC. Hunger, a distinctive first-person action RPG, utilizes an extraction loop but refuses to be defined solely by it. The game captivates with its striking Renaissance Gothic visual aesthetic, masterfully blending first-generation guns with brutal close-quarters armaments against a backdrop of filthy lived-in towns and glorious castles. The raw graphical fidelity is stunning, with exceptional foliage, lighting, coupled with texture detail, making it one of the most impressive uses of Unreal Engine 5 seen so far. At its core, Hunger offers an unparalleled hybrid of shooting combined with slashing combat. A mix of methodical yet frenetic ranged or hand-to-hand engagements facing both the Hunger as well as other living. Character advancement is deep and permanent, featuring extensive RPG skill development, unlockable singular, passive, tactical, and ultimate abilities, with highly customizable mastery trees over 100 talents. Players can tailor their characters, bags, and gear with a wide variety of customization options. The world after the end is vast, with 3 large distinct maps available at early access launch, each harboring a significant dungeon below. A multiplayer hub world, the Chateau, provides a space for player interaction, NPCs, and quest givers. Hunger is planned for early access release in 2025 on PC, with continuous content and feature updates, including more weaponry, locations, and enemy types. Be aware of its mature rating, indicating intense violence, horror themes, and disturbing elements, a clear signal of its uncompromising vision. DEADCAM, a unique and chilling dive into 90s archival footage terror, immediately sets itself apart with its distinctive VHS camcorder aesthetic. This project comes from solo developer Jure Visser, previously known for the experimental horror title Don't Scream, lending strong credibility to its indie scare game roots. DEADCAM unfolds as a series of haunting vignettes, each told through found footage recordings and separated into distinct files, creating self-contained narratives. The initial file plunges gamers into a J-horror-inspired tale set within an abandoned Japanese school. The experience masterfully blends survival dread and psychological thrillers, aiming to provide a rollercoaster ride full of intense, horrifying moments. Players will find a variety of weapons at their disposal, including katanas, shotguns, pistols, and even more devastating tools like flamethrowers and chainsaws, offering diverse ways to confront the threats. Replayability is encouraged with 3 possible endings for the first narrative, which is estimated to offer around 1 hour of gameplay. Built in Unreal Engine 5, DEADCAM leverages modern technology to present its retro scares. The game launches into Steam Early Access on June 23, 2025, with 4 additional segments planned throughout its development. The highly anticipated sequel, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, arrives from the visionary director Hideo Kojima, immediately setting a high bar for narrative and creative ambition. This open-world action-adventure retains its core focus on cargo delivery and overcoming enemies, while expanding on its complex, engaging sci-fi story. Aesthetically, the title is staggeringly beautiful, leveraging the Decima engine to deliver gorgeous lighting, immaculately detailed terrain, and rich foliage, making it one of the most striking titles of this console generation. A significant improvement lies in its much-enhanced combat, offering players greater choice and freedom, including Metal Gear Solid 5-style stealth and inventive new weaponry that incapacitates foes rather than killing them. The scenery is also markedly more varied, moving beyond the first entry's Icelandic landscapes to diverse locations like arid deserts and lush forests, bolstered by dynamic weather events like violent sandstorms and raining fireballs. The story, building on an established foundation, is easier to follow, with new crew members like Tarman and Rainey bringing captivating personalities to the DHV Magellan mobile headquarters. Kojima's trademark weirdness is ever present, with surprising interactions. And at the same time, Kojima himself expressed concern over the overwhelmingly positive early previews, questioning if the project was too light to be truly groundbreaking. A fascinating insight into his artistic philosophy. Death Stranding 2 on the Beach is set for release on June 26, exclusively for PlayStation 5. Supermassive Games' bold progression arrives with Directive 8020, a major step into cosmic and sci-fi horror that signals a departure from their traditional anthology format. The studio has made a significant commitment, opting to chuck away old code and rebuild the game from scratch in Unreal Engine 5. This ensures a fresh start while retaining their renowned strength in strong casting and compelling characters. The narrative unfolds in the near future. Earth is dying, and the colony ship Cassiopeia crash lands on Tau Ceti F. There, a horrifying alien organism capable of mimicking shipmates stalks the survivors, fueling paranoia and deadly encounters, drawing clear inspiration from films like Alien and The Thing. Gameplay sees a notable advancement, introducing more direct control over exploration and movement, alongside tense real-time stealth sequences. The focus shifts to identifying imposters among the ship's personnel. The drama is amplified by a cast of professionals, not teenagers, as their journey strips them down to primal survival. Directive 8020 launches on October 2 for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and PC. Wuchang Fallen Feathers is a visually stunning, Souls-like action RPG that distinguishes itself with a distinctive backdrop of Chinese mythology. Developed by Linzi Studio, this title is set in the dark and troubled late Ming Dynasty, specifically in the land of Shu. Built on UE5, the experience boasts breathtaking visuals plus art direction, achieving a perfect balance between grotesque or gorgeous in its creature designs. Players embody Wuchang, a pirate afflicted by amnesia and a mysterious disease known as the Feathering. This affliction grants powerful magic, but also makes her a target, forming a compelling core mechanic. The fighting system is robust and deep, notably faster than many Souls-likes, encouraging aggressive play to build charges. Individual weapon mechanics, such as a long sword for parrying along with a great axe for blocking, are seamlessly integrated with spells, offering diverse battle strategies. A truly intriguing feature is the Shadow Self Demon that appears upon player failure. This entity deals double damage, but also increases the player's vulnerability, adding a singular layer of challenge and strategic support. Progression involves a skill tree for weapons and flasks, with stats tied to armor, as well as a wide variety of customizable outfits from traditional to risque. Wuchang Fallen Feathers is set for release on July 24 for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and PC, and will be available day one on Xbox Game Pass. This title is poised for triumph, attracting a large and highly engaged audience of Souls-like and culturally inspired RPG fans, making it one of the most anticipated titles of 2025, with many comparing it to the achievement of Black Myth Wukong. A major reinvention arrives with the Sinking City 2, as developer Frogware shifts its focus from detective work to full-blown survival horror. This bold move follows the studio's messy legal battles, signaling their determination to reinvent themselves and adapt to evolving player tastes, a strategic pivot to ensure the studio's future. The game plunges players into the semi-open world of Arkham, where exploration is key to uncovering clues and confronting various grotesque monsters directly inspired by the Cthulhu lore. A standout innovation is the entirely new and highly intricate combat approach, featuring a wound body functionality. This method visually depicts damage inflicted on enemies, revealing a granular second layer of bones and muscle tissue when bullets penetrate their skin, adding a visceral and satisfyingly gory impact. Player freedom is enhanced by an optional investigation feature, allowing players to choose which clues to pursue, rewarding them with further lore, supplies, or alternate routes. The game remains deeply rooted in the philosophical idea of cosmic horror, adhering to Lovecraft's canonical descriptions while exploring moral gray areas within the mythology. The Sinking City 2 is set for release in 2025 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and PC, with a Kickstarter campaign launched to fund extra features. Hell Is Us is a perplexing and alluring action-adventure that challenges individuals to unravel its enigmas independently. This somber, aesthetically gloomy setting of Hadia is ravaged by a brutal civil war and otherworldly anomalies that spawn aggressive hollow entities. Players control Remy, who goes AWOL from a peacekeeping mission, driven by a personal search to find his parents within this chaotic landscape. The title's distinct visual style is defined by a desaturated grayscale palette that deliberately reserves vibrant colors for the monsters and the stark red of spilled blood, creating a powerful thematic expression. This realm is brought to life with Unreal Engine 5. A core design philosophy of Hell Is Us is its undirected exploration. There are no map markers, no journals, forcing participants to glean information from locals and their surroundings, reminiscent of classic point-and-click adventures, a bold move for player immersion. Combat features Remy's tank-like feel despite his average frame, with weighty dodge rolls that might remind some of Souls games, though the developer stresses it is not a Souls-like. The experience heavily relies on atmospheric horror to set the stage before introducing the deeper, unsettling puzzles. Creative director Jonathan Jacques Bellatet emphasizes their aim to avoid the overly prescribed approaches common in many modern AAA titles. Hell Is Us is set for release on September 4 for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and PC. The next brutal chapter in the iconic Doom saga arrives with Doom: The Dark Ages, promising a significant shift in the Slayer's fighting approach. This prequel delves into the Slayer's origins and dark ages of the Doom universe, with lore now moving directly into the action rather than being confined to codex entries. Visually, this title is a powerhouse, built on ID Tech 8, representing a substantial leap from Doom Eternal. Breathtaking ray tracing, stunning extreme weather conditions, and incredibly detailed models and animations that bring Hell's legions to life with unprecedented fidelity. Its battle tenets have evolved from Eternal's acrobatic fighter jet style to a more grounded iron tank feel, emphasizing visceral, close-quarters engagement. A standout new tool is the versatile medieval-themed shield saw. This weapon can be thrown for devastating homing attacks, used for traversal, and, crucially, for parrying. Perfectly timed parries amplify damage, encouraging a strategic stand-and-fight mentality. The arsenal expands with gloriously metal additions like the Skull Crusher, which literally grinds demon skulls to unleash shrapnel. Reviews have been overwhelmingly positive, with the title reaching 3 million players in its first week, a testament to its immediate impact and broad appeal. Doom: The Dark Ages has been released on all new platforms and is also available on Xbox Game Pass. Silent Hill F, the next mainline entry in Konami's iconic terror series, bravely takes the franchise to a new environment and intriguing locale. The game transports players to 1960s Japan, where high school student Shimizu Hinako navigates her hometown as it becomes shrouded in fog and undergoes a disturbing, nightmarish transformation. Developed by Neobards Entertainment, with writer Ryukishi07, known for the Higurashi visual novels, the title promises a strong narrative foundation exploring complex themes. Despite its novel backdrop, the core mental dread remains untouched. The game masterfully blends fear and beauty in its art design and aesthetic, evident in its grotesque monsters and haunting environments. Expected to be more action-driven than the Silent Hill 2 remake, developers aim to strike a balance without sacrificing the scares. Konami has made a calculated move to target a much younger audience, particularly teens drawn to creepy urban psychological stories, making the young protagonist highly relatable. For PlayStation 5 Pro users, an enhanced graphics mode ensures stable FPS while maintaining graphical fidelity for a smoother, improved fighting experience. Silent Hill F launches on September 25 for PS5, Xbox Series, and PC. Metal Eden is a high-octane sci-fi shooter that immediately draws comparisons to a thrilling fusion of Doom and Blade Runner. This intense experience comes from Raycon Games, the acclaimed studio behind Ruiner, bringing their expertise in fast-paced visceral combat to the forefront. The game plunges players into a dystopian future within the orbital city of Mobius and the mysterious world below, Vulcan. As Hyper-Unit Aska, gamers engage in a non-stop conflict against robotic foes, tasked with recovering stolen cores. The central gameplay philosophy is always keep moving, driving unyielding, rarely stopping motion, amplified by an extensive parkour system. This enables users to hover, utilize jetpack boost jumps, wall run, and grapple, creating highly fluid, multi-dimensional fighting reminiscent of Ghost Runner and Titanfall. Weaponry feels tremendous, properly crunchy and hefty, with upgradable guns that can be refined to fit any playstyle. A unique core pull mechanic provides for instant kills or powerful grenades and health boosts, giving a strategic edge to the fast and furious fights. The abstract, drip-fed plot, guided by a sultry-voiced AI known as the Architect, explores intriguing themes of humanity and artificial intelligence. Metal Eden's release was originally planned for May 6, 2025, but following player feedback and criticism received after the demo release, the developers decided to delay the launch to the third quarter of this year in order to address the issues raised and improve the overall gameplay experience. An unusual descent into mental terror arrives with A.I.L.A, a title which blurs boundaries between reality and fear. This adventure places players in the role of a game tester, where the artificial intelligence, A.I.L.A herself, dynamically crafts unsettling scenarios based on their deepest anxieties. The project ambitiously spans multiple dread genres, from intense survival and cerebral unease to visceral action scares, ensuring a continually evolving nightmare. Gamers will find themselves evading a ritualistic cult, solving gruesome puzzles, as well as engaging in brutal fighting against medieval undead. Powering this frightening journey is Unreal Engine 5, utilizing advanced graphical technologies like Lumen and MetaHuman. The combination delivers an immersive, photorealistic encounter that brings every chilling detail to life. The game is scheduled to be released in late 2025 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and PC. Eriksholm: The Stolen Dream is a gorgeous covert adventure that immediately captivates with its impressive visuals and stellar performance capture. This isometric story-driven title unfolds in the vibrant city of Eriksholm, with protagonist Hannah's search for her disappeared brother Herman, igniting a chain of catastrophic events. Its visual fidelity is truly exceptional, boasting lovely looks and superb character movement. Notably, the facial articulation excellence is brilliant, successfully avoiding the uncanny valley effect often seen in other titles. A noteworthy feat for a compact development team. This degree of detail is achieved through the power of Unreal Engine 5 and MetaHuman's technology. What's even more prominent is that River End Games, a small Swedish developer of up to 20 people, is delivering this cinematic level, making it a standout indie project. Play is covertly focused, emphasizing a methodical approach. A novel dart gun mechanic, where effects take a few seconds to kick in, boosts tactical sophistication, demanding well-thought-out movist. Its design philosophy consistently introduces new complexities and situations, ensuring the journey remains fresh and engaging, with many observers noting it feels like playing a movie but in a good way, due to its tight storytelling and interaction. The game is set to launch on July 15 for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and PC. Code Violet, a pulse-pounding return to dinosaur survival terror, is explicitly positioned as a spiritual successor to Capcom's beloved Dino Crisis series. This title immediately grabs attention from fans of classic thriller. The setting is a dystopian 25th century on Trappist 1E, where Violet Sinclair, a woman plucked from her own time, finds herself trapped in the A.I.L.A bioengineering complex, now overrun by ferocious dinosaurs. Her mission: escape the complex, save others, and uncover the sinister conspiracy behind A.I.L.'s true intentions, all while a mysterious director tries to stop her. Developed by Team Kill Media, known for their work on Quantum Error and Sun and Bone, the studio has a track record with scare games and dinosaur threats. While Quantum Error received mixed to negative reception, Code Violet aims to deliver a visually stunning experience exclusively for PlayStation 5 owners, leveraging ray-traced visuals, immersive Sony's 3D audio, and responsive haptic feedback, all powered by Unreal Engine 5, bringing this chaotic world to life with incredible fidelity. A controversy erupted as developers announced no PC version to prevent vulgar mods, aiming to protect voice actors and artistic integrity. This decision ignited debate. Public outcry over PC mods eclipsed other game reveals, fueling discussion on developer authority. Code Violet is set to release in July 2025. Chrono Odyssey, a visually stunning next-generation MMORPG, promises to reshape the category. Set in the mysterious realm of Cetera, scarred by war and cosmic horror, players wield the power to manipulate space and time, facing nightmarish entities beyond human comprehension. Developed in UE5, this title showcases incredible next-gen graphics, from massive boss fights to crumbling archipelagos, all rendered with breathtaking fidelity. Chrono Odyssey is designed as a full-fledged MMORPG, allowing thousands of players to share the same environment seamlessly, without loading screens, a significant technical achievement for the MMO field. The experience features easy-to-learn, hard-to-master skill trees, offering deep build options for various specializations, including dedicated Trinity functions, ensuring diverse playstyles are supported for late-game PvE content. Post-launch offerings include challenging 10-player raids, 5-player dungeons, and solo chrono gates, alongside open PvP zones and a unique PvPv area called Eden. Critically, the developers have repeatedly committed to a cosmetics-only monetization model, explicitly stating that no pay-to-win or enhancing items will be sold, a bold stance in the MMORPG market that aims to build player trust. Following a successful closed beta, Chrono Odyssey is set for a fourth quarter 2025 release on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and PC. This particular game actually already made it into my top open world games of 2025. I highly recommend checking that video out if you haven't. Some titles in there will easily keep immersed for months. If you want to be among the first to get reviews of the newest games, hit the subscribe button. And if this video was enjoyed, please give it a like and leave a comment telling me which game in your opinion has the best graphics. I'm really curious to read your thoughts. We'll see you next time.